So this is how to work with the driveway. We've double-clicked to get inside the group, creating a horizontal line across the front of the step. Now another line up to the corner of the garage opening, across the garage opening. Just checking for some levels there. It looks like the garage opening is a little bit low. And then we'll come across on the green axis here, line it up with the garage opening on this side. We have a plane, and then we can go here. Now we don't always want to draw our planes, but in this case the driveway works well to do it that way. When it comes to the walkway, in some cases there's some pretty nasty things. Also with terrain, there's some weird things happening. We'll take out those two pieces of terrain because there was a wedge on top of them. We can't draw a line into a corner unless there are hidden geometry is viewed. So we'll turn on hidden geometry. We can join to those lines, and then the next we can, with our materials, take the eyedropper, collect that material and drop it in there so we have the same. And what we've done is we've fixed up that wedge that was there. There's still the hidden line that is the bottom of the wedge where the face has been removed. We'll take that out using erase. Now on the walkway, this one has a little bit of problems with overlaps. I think basically it was drawn, trying to draw it all by hand, and sometimes the best thing is just to get rid of the old and start over from scratch down at the base plane. So here we are at the base plane, and we're seeing that the actual patio group is higher than the walkway group. So we'll start backwards here. Let's start the walkway, go forward on the red axis and up on the blue axis. A little hard to see on the screen perhaps. Go across the bottom here. On the green axis, line it up with the edge of the walkway. Go up so we can see how the base of the patio is higher than the walkway. Now we're at the same base level. We're going to erase some of those lines, and then we're going to go to push-pull and pull it up to a line that's already existing. You can see that gray line there is already existing, a good guide for us. Now, in this case, we can probably push-pull that, or we could draw it, whatever we want to do. And at the other end, we'll push-pull that to match. And then at this end here, we're going to draw some lines. So that corner to that corner. A plane at the back, that corner to that corner. A plane at the front and on top. Now that completes our push-pulled solid, what they call solid objects. We'll push-pull that down to match the front step. We'll move this line down to match that. When we come up here, we'll try some other things. We'll try to push-pull that, but it's independent. So, alright, we'll set it up where we want it to go. Look at the terrain. Not too bad. We can push it down a little bit more. Terrain is on. We'll take this line, and if we pull the line down, we'll find that it's connected to the other walkway, and it makes a bit of a mess. So let's click on both lines and pull them both down at the same time. Now there's a piece of wedge there from something that was involved before. There's a line up there, and somehow we still have two pieces that are not quite the same. So we have this diagonal line. We use shift and erase to make it hidden. Overall, that basically fixes things up. We have, oh yes, one more problem at the back where the landscape's incomplete. Just turn terrain off. We can go in, and with push-pull we can pull the wall part up. I don't have the dimension. I'll just eyeball it and pull the sandbox. There we are.